What's up, guys? And thanks so much for joining episode 1 here at the Noble Hangout. Now, if you're here, that means you're looking forward to staying up to date with the latest T-Mobile news, how to stay connected, and new upcoming products. You have tuned into T-Mobile News at 3, and it starts right now. Okay, today's first topic. Now, with our latest T-Mobile news, number 1, T-Mobile has sent out reminders to customers regarding auto pay changes. Back in February, there were reports that T-Mobile will be making changes to the way that they do their auto pay discount. So T-Mobile started sending out notifications to users to remind them to make the changes if they wish to keep enjoying their discount. So T-Mobile will be limiting the auto pay discount to customers who pay with a debit card or a bank account. Customers who use a credit card to pay their bill will no longer be able to enjoy the auto pay discount. T-Mobile has given customers up to June 20th to make changes to their auto pay transactions. And T-Mobile said customers should have received a text or email reminder about the upcoming auto pay changes. So if you're still using a credit card to pay your bill, the change went into effect Tuesday, June the 20th. Otherwise, you'll lose your discount temporarily until you have set it up again with a debit card or your bank account. All right, second topic. T-Mobile will soon be offering 2 new gateway devices. And T-Mobile's home internet service seems to be something that they plan to offer permanently. Although they're still having some issues, T-Mobile is working on these ever since the service launched. There have only been a handful of internet gateway devices available over the years. But according to rumors floating around the web, but T-Mobile still plans to add 2 new gateway devices. Now, here are 2 that they mentioned from the web if you're interested. The first one is the Arcadian T-Mobile G4AR. T-Mobile is the brand's second gateway device for T-Mobile. It appears to be a successor of the previous one, the KVD21 model I have. However, this one comes with improved cellular functionality and hardware, according to the rumors. The gateway device also looks like it has more antennas, which indicates that it might have a better signal strength as well as a more reliable connection to mobile home internet users. And the rumors indicate that the modem should be available to T-Mobile on August 22nd. The second one is called a Sercomm T-Mobile G4SE, which this gateway device appears similar in specs to the previous one also. The only difference is this one is saying it might not look like the Arcadian T-Mobile G4AR, which is the first router that I mentioned, and it doesn't look like it would support carrier aggregation, which means that 5G carrier aggregation is supported for low and mid-band frequencies below 7 gigahertz frequency at range 1 and high-band millimeter wave frequencies above 24 gigahertz frequency range 2. The maximum bandwidth of an individual 5G carrier is 100 megahertz. And according to reports, they say that the gateway device should be available by October 12th. So if you're interested in any one of these routers, let me know your opinion down in the comment, and we'll discuss those and go over those. So when they do come out, I will try them out myself and give y'all some feedback on them. Now on to our third topic. T-Mobile is now, and I know we should have been had this, is working on better speeds and availability. I was hoping that it would have been here by now. 5G is just a little thing over the past few years. And as we know, one thing, having access to the 5G network, it's been okay, but if the network is jammed or the top speeds are no good, the coverage doesn't matter. On the front end, T-Mobile is throwing a huge amount of spectrum into their 5G network. Now, first of all, when you're trying to produce significant speed improvements, allowing speeds up to 3 gigabytes, and T-Mobile's testing carrier aggregation is currently only available on certain devices. But T-Mobile plans to make it available on other devices in the future. And let's not talk about Verizon, which Verizon claims that their customers achieve speeds up to 4 gigabytes and T-Mobile is only 3 gigabytes in some areas. Verizon is saying 4 gigabytes in some areas. By using its millimeter wave network, the millimeter wave is only useful in some areas, which makes it kind of useless if it's not as broad as T-Mobile's network. Because if you really think about it, who wants to stand in a direct line of a tower, especially sometimes when you don't actually know where the tower is? Because the wavelength can only travel short distances with 5G. Now, it is being talked about that T-Mobile plans to use millimeter wave in places like stadiums in the future, according to some reports. Now, T-Mobile Spectrum, their position is said to cause envy, like I said, to cause envy with other carriers, meaning Verizon, AT&T, and we don't have nobody else because T-Mobile took over Sprint, and to quickly build out capacity and speeds customers expect for the next generation of wireless networks. And the change that's on customers' minds, T-Mobile has a network advantage and is known to people to follow the industry that consumers' opinions yet to change from the 4G era that Verizon dominated for many years. And Verizon has been holding on to its marketing message around the strength of its network. And Verizon still claims their message, saying that they're still America's best reliable network in its marketing position. But the claim has come under fire since T-Mobile has changed the game, swinging over Sprint's network and towers. That means T-Mobile is making good leeway, changing customers' perception and having more people leap over and switching to T-Mobile's network. And that being said, there's still a lot of work to do. And the longer T-Mobile extends its actual lead in 5G, more likely consumer perception is going to catch up to reality. And that could lead to more significantly, more people switching to T-Mobile in the future. And that will make producing sustained subscriber growth. Well, thanks so much for joining T-Mobile News Episode 1 here at the Noble Hangout. I'm Mr. Noble, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great week, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.